Hey, Martha here with Pause Yoga and Fitness. And I wanted to um, come on here just for a little coaching bite on effective weight loss tips, tricks, hacks, strategies. So often I will, as I'm just mindlessly scrolling through Facebook, I will see people asking questions like, I'm walking, is that enough to lose weight? So I've seen that so many times. I figured I might as well just come on here and share what I feel is a formula for weight loss. So, yes, exercise is definitely a huge part of it. Getting in your cardio, but more importantly, and focusing more on, I think, the strength training aspect at least twice a week, if not even more. Um, and then if you are older, I would say even getting in balance work and mobility. And flexibility. So having a really well balanced exercise plan that is made up of a cardio, and it could be walking. I love walking. I walk a lot. So it could be that. Just whatever you enjoy, I think is the best thing to do. But again, getting that strength training and building muscle, adding some balance work, flexibility work, and mobility work. So the flexibility, balance, and mobility can all come through yoga or Pilates. So Plus, okay, so we've got the exercise. Then, of course, we've got diet. And so it is just eating as clean as you possibly can most of the time. And when I say clean, I mean like I mean food in its purest form, as close to its purest form as possible. So plants, vegetables, fruits, meat. The farther away that food has gotten from its original form, it's called ultra processed, and you really need to limit those along with starchy carbs and sugar. And so and just drinking a lot of water, cooking mostly at home, reading labels, planning out meals. And so that is the diet end. And then I think the two places where most people don't really think about it's stress and sleep. And I think these are probably they're all important. So sometimes I'll catch myself and say, I think these are way more important than exercise and diet. But really they're all just so intertwined. I'll stop myself from saying that and think, well, um, but they're just as important and to have an effective weight loss formula, you can't not do anything with the stress or sleep. So starting with stress, if we're eating under stress, we're not going to digest. So we're not getting those nutrients that from our food that we possibly could be getting. It could result in digestive issues. Under stress, we can see, diarrhea or constipation, bloats. So God designed us, if we're running away from a tiger, which is our early stress, early man, that's the stress that early man was under. Well, we're not going to stop and eat. So when we're stressed, we're not designed to eat. We're not going to stop and have a picnic if a tiger is chasing us. Not smart. You're not going to survive that way. So if you are stressed and you're eating, you are not going to get those nutrients that your body needs to perform. So that's a big one. Um, so also, if we're stressed, chances are we're not going to sleep very well, or that might interrupt our sleep. And when we don't sleep, we've got a lot of hormones that aren't going to work properly. And two that come to my mind are leptin and ghrelin. And forgive me, I always get their roles mixed up. But basically, when these two are mixed up, you're more likely to have cravings and less likely to ignore those cravings. So it's harder to reel in those cravings. You're gonna eat more, and then of course that waist band can expand when we don't sleep consistently. I can definitely feel a difference when I don't sleep. The cravings are real and it's hard to ignore, and I have no willpower, and I just kind of cave in. When we're tired, just chronically tired or not sleeping, you're less likely wanting to exercise. You're less likely, you're less likely to go for the real good food, and you're going to go more for the comfort food. So again, all of these things are just going to negate any weight loss efforts or exercising efforts that you put into it, like weight loss versus like any efforts you put into it via diet or exercise, I think is what I meant to say. But so you've got to get the sleep and the stress in check. So that is, I think, the big four. Some other things to consider with diet is just that hydration piece, just making sure you are drinking plenty of water, and that varies for everybody. Also, going to the doctor regularly, so just making sure you are, you're getting your annual blood work done, so you know where you're deficient and what nutrients. And depending if you're going to more of a holistic doctor, and maybe you're getting a good idea of your gut and what foods you're sensitive to, and so you can go as deep as you would like, depending on the doctors that you see. But just a basic blood test that can kind of clue you into your deficiencies is a really good start. And then, of course, just making sure that your hormones are good. So especially women, age 40, right, 50, that time of that season, right? Like just making sure your progesterone, estrogen, testosterone are all in a good place. So that is what I believe is a great formula for effective weight loss. Yes, sorry. I am tired. I say this and I didn't get much sleep last night, so you can tell. So I hope this helps. Please let me know. Comment below. As always, just let me know any other kind of burning questions that you have in the health and wellness area that you would like me to go into this Coaching Bite segment. And reach out. I offer free consults. So if you've got some wellness goals, but you're just overwhelmed, you're not sure where to start, you see a lot of conflicting information out there, and you need someone to kind of sort that through for you, get a health coach. And so I would love to work with you as one. I'm also now a personal trainer, so we can do that too. So reach out, get that free consult, and let's get started on your weight loss journey together. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.